Yes, John is a very good friend of mine.
John Cochran.
John Cochran and I go way back. He was like, you got to talk to Beau. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I said, well, you know Beau. Apparently he has dinner with you, right?
Yeah, and what's your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Murtz. So
Okay.
I said to John, I'm like, what should I ask Beau when I see him on the carpet? And he's like, I don't know. Just ask him about why people should watch the show. So why should they?
Well, because of John Cochran, I think. You know, I mean, John Cochran is one of the most incredible comedic writers in the business today.
Yeah, from Beau Bridges.
I'm just going to stroke him a little bit now. Why not? No, but I had a lot of fun with John. He did a little behind-the-scenes thing. Did he tell you about that?
I saw it, yeah.
And I screwed with him terribly with that, you know, telling him that he concerned me because I was afraid that he was going behind my back and working all kinds of extreme kind of, you know, plans and everything behind my back and undermining my performance. And I said, what is this? I said, I want you to give me the best jokes, not everybody else. So
And he's so paranoid, I'm sure he took it to heart.
Oh, good. Will you talk to him, though, and tell him that I'm looking for the best material? And if he gives it to somebody else, I'll never forgive him.
You've had such a great career. I mean, I remember you from The Wizard, you know, and now all the way to the Millers. I mean, what is the reason for your success? Is it just picking the right scripts?
Well, I don't know if I pick them. I mean, I'm lucky that some of the good ones have come my way. The Wizard is a fun one. I mean, I get a lot of people on the street come and tell me, you know, especially guys about your age, you know, who really were into all that stuff, those games.
The Power Glove.
Yeah, that was the beginning of all that stuff. I couldn't even remember what the movie was about other than that. But, yeah, I think it plays the thing, like Shakespeare said a long time ago. You got good words to say, you're home free. If it's a comedy and you got some good jokes, you're in good shape. And then the Millers, we have one of the best writers of all time as our showrunner, Greg Garcia. And of course, John Cochran is one of the fabulous 9 writers he's got in there. And those guys are handing us, you know, they call them alts, you know, alternative lines, all the way through the whole process, from rehearsals to live performance. The joke doesn't work, boom, you get a new one. Of course, they expect you to learn it and say it within 30 seconds,
Yeah.
which is kind of tough. But it's in front of a live audience, and I found that the live audience enjoys more your mistakes than they do when you get it right.
Oh my gosh. And finally, there's so many Survivor fans. I know you're a Survivor fan. Everybody wants to know, how is John doing as a writer? We never get an update on this. You're the guy that can finally answer it.
Well, how is John Cochran doing as a writer on The Millers? You know, what I found very upsetting, and I thought this was cruel, was his first week at work, they made him sit in the hallway. He didn't even have an office. He had like a little table in the hallway. I thought that was cruel. They made him eat his lunch all by himself out in the... There was a lot of hazing going on.
Oh my
But
God.
he seemed to have a good attitude about it all. And now I think he began to relax a little bit, and he's been welcomed into the fold. And he's doing quite well, I think.
Amazing, Beau. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. So nice to meet you.
Murtz.
Thank you so much.